Hello, welcome back. Today is Monday the 16th of November and I'm just down at the allotment in the shed at the moment because at home we still have builders and hopefully they'll be finished today, but they've been working out the very front of my house and digging up the road, so they're using lots of really noisy machinery and you know, even at the very back of my garden you could still hear them. But if you follow me on social media, you would have seen earlier in the week on my Facebook and my Instagram that I had a delivery this week, or last week now, of all of my bulbs that I've ordered. Now, last week, one of the videos I did was talking about creating a flower garden or a cottage garden in my front garden. And I went a bit mad, spent a lot more money than I should have done, but I bought a load of bulbs. So I thought I would show you the bulbs that I've got today, but also I need to really have to think about where all these bulbs are going, because I have bulbs that flower all the way from February to early June. So it's quite important that I get them in the right areas in the garden. But this morning I have actually done a little bit of preparation work. So the first bed in my front garden has now been dug. The only issue I have is that kind of soil there where the grass was has never been anything other than a lawn before. So it's really claggy soil and very kind of clay-like. So I think I am going to have to get myself some lawn edging and you know, buy in some manure and some kind of peat-free compost to dig in there, because straight away as I stand now, if I go and put bulbs in there, they're going to completely rot. But another thing I've also done is where I'm planning on having my bulbs in the planters and the pots, I've just removed some of that soil so it's ready to actually take those bulbs, because usually I never really kind of do that kind of the prep work first and then I run out of time. So firstly though, I need to have a look at all the bulbs that I've got and then kind of make a plan. Before I continue with the video, I just want to apologise about the sound, because it's raining again. We have had rain all weekend and I'm so lucky that I managed to spend a good couple of hours today getting on with work in the garden, because at this time of year it's just really terrible weather here, and this is the first week in ages that my schedule's not really busy, so I've got loads of time to actually catch up on gardening this week. So I'm just hoping that the weather's going to be good for the rest of the day. So yes, let's I think I'm going to move this box over here and then I can put everything out on the table so we can have a really good look. I did, just before I started filming, I realised I've made a bit of a mistake, because I've left the invoice at home, which actually has written on everything I've got. So hopefully I'll be able to actually tell you from the Latin name or the name of what is on the label, what it is. Okay, the first thing that I've got here, I actually managed to pick up for free from the Olio app, but I managed to get loads of packs of bulbs. So the first two are these ones here, which are Alliums. They're the giant Alliums. So I've never grown Alliums for show before, or for flowers. So I've got two of those, which is pretty cool. But I'm not sure how to, you know, if I put them either side of something or just group them together, I'm not really sure how they do best. I've also managed to pick up all these packs here. There's 15 in each, and these are also Alliums called Blue Drumstick, and there are 15 in each of these, and they get to a height of 60 centimetres. So I'm pretty sure that, you know, these will look really nice across my, you know, my rockery. Then I also have 4 packs, which again, oh, there's 20 in here, and it's called, I think they are, I'm pretty sure, but these are miniature irises, and these are called Glory of the Snow. But I better just check on those, because I thought they were irises, but I'm not sure they are now. But these flower March till April, and I've got no, there's 20 in these, so I've got 80 bulbs of those. If you know what those are, let me know, because I actually thought they were iris. Anyway, I now have five packs of miniature iris, and there's 20 in here as well. And these ones only get to 15 centimetres. So I was thinking that these would do really well in those planters that I've got in my front garden, because I think I also had some miniature daffodils as well in there. And then I also picked up some of these, I always thought they were called fritella, snakehead fritella, but this is called fritillary, sorry, fritillary. I think that's maybe how you pronounce it. But I've got 15 in here, but I've got 2 packs, so 30 altogether. And they flower April to May, and they grow about 25 centimetres, so they're quite small as well. I do know that my grandmother, she passed away nearly, well, more than 20 years ago. I think these were one of her favourite bulbs, so that'd be really nice to have something in her memory. But I did pick them up for free, so they will be a good, you know, whether or not I put these all in my front garden or some at the allotment and, you know, some in pots, I'm not exactly sure yet. But let's get to the really exciting bit now, which is all of the bulbs that I bought. So firstly, I've got this box here, and in this box was one of those kind of selection boxes of flower bulbs. So yeah, I've made a bit of a mistake here because I actually don't know what the Latin name of some of these are. Oh. Okay, so these are some alliums. Allium moly or moly. And these are 30 tulips. There's 30 tulips there. And that's mixed. I've got 20 daffodils here. And by the look of them, they look like they're miniature ones. But honestly, I'm so sorry that I've forgotten the invoice, because that would have really helped. Some mascari, which are like hyacinths. I think these are blue ones. And then I've got 25 more alliums. So this box here, I can't remember what the box was called now, but the whole point of this is these could go into pots and give you 6-month display of beautiful flowers. So maybe these will go in my front garden, not entirely sure yet. And next out of the bag, or the box, is some more hyacinth here, which are, these are dwarf hyacinths, so they get 25 centimetres, but they are a really beautiful pink, like a dark pinky colour, and the bulbs also quite nice and pink. I've got some tulips, and these are double purple, so they're quite like a dark purple colour, and yes, I think these will look really good, especially with these hyacinths. I've got some iris. I can't remember what colour the iris are, but there are 30 iris bulbs in here. I got another pack of like 6-month ones, and these are all stapled together, so I think that's what these are. It was a naturalising set, I think. So there's 15 anemones. There are 15 mascari, 15 tete-a-tete, which are the small daffodils. And there are another lot of bulbs, and I'm not even going to attempt to pronounce them. I think you're going to be backwards on here, but I don't know if you can read what that says, but I've got 15 of those. I'm so sorry. This is going to be a really exciting unboxing video, and I can't tell you the names of everything, and there's no pretty pictures on the front of the boxes either. The next one here, this is the short mixed daffodils. So these are dwarf daffodils, and I have 100 of these bulbs. So these will go in the planters either side of my front steps, but I'm hoping that I can put some of these hyacinths in there, some of the miniature iris that I've got, and some of those, because they're all quite short dwarf ones, and they should allow like a really nice amount of flowers over like quite a long period of time. Okay, the next ones are double pink tulips. So I've got the double purple tulips here. So these ones are like a lighter pink. So I reckon that I'm really not very good with colours. I'm not, you know, if you came into my house, everything is like white because I'm just too scared to make big decisions with colours. But I really do like pinks and purples, and I do feel that they go quite nicely together, including like whites and maybe some orange. So I think these will definitely go quite nicely together. We are nearly at the end. The next lot is blue hyacinth. So they should go quite nicely together. And again, possibly a couple of these in those planters. And then, I've got some white hyacinth. I forgot that I got those. So yes, I've got 3 white, blue, and the pink. But I also have some hyacinth in one of those other packs as well. So yes, quite a lot. The last thing in this box I'm so excited about, but it was a total kind of like emotional buy. I didn't need it whatsoever, but I kind of saw it and I thought, wow, this looks really cool. Because to be honest, I'm somebody that never really spends a lot of money on things, and then I kind of let myself go and then go a little bit over the top. So I couldn't resist. I picked up one of these, which is an Allium Planting Kit. So what it looks like is that, okay, and you plant the whole thing in the ground and then you cover it, and then this kind of rots away, but there is holes at the very bottom for the roots to come through. But essentially what will happen is you get a really beautiful display, which you can see just here, but it's 2 types of alliums, and obviously I've just remembered I've got those really big ones, haven't I? So maybe I can put these close to these as well, but I couldn't resist it. They've got loads of these that have like all different types of bulbs together, and they look really good. Like I saw they had one sort of rectangular one, and I've got a rectangular kind of, I think it's concrete, but I've got this rectangular trough that belonged to my granny, and I'd seen this one and I thought, oh, do you know what, okay, that you know, they are more expensive, but you just buy it and you put it into the ground, and you don't have to think about, you know, where you put the plants together. Are they going to look really good in that, you know, the way you've planned it out, because somebody's already done that for you and made that decision, which is just, for me, really good. So yes, this is all of the seeds of all of the bulbs that I've got. I've also got a massive bag of daffodils at home, which I forgot to bring to show you. But essentially now what I need to do is actually get all these bulbs out on my living room floor, and kind of put the packs down, and I need to kind of plan, put them together and think, right, I've got like 45 hyacinth bulbs, and where am I going to put them, so I can start to get an idea of where I am going to grow all of these. I think it was actually in one of the packs that I got, there were a couple of varieties of bulbs in there that I wasn't really familiar with. So I don't know if I'm going to put those in a pot on their own and let them just do what they want to do this year and see if I like them before I put them into the border. But actually, I did think when I was going to do this video that I did have way more than I have. So actually I do think this is quite manageable, but I do need to make sure that I actually get all of the groundwork done. So I think originally I was going to dig the front border and then get these all planted hopefully by the end of the week. But now I've realised that soil is not very good at all. I think everything's going to rot over the next, over this winter. So I do need to get in some compost to dig into that area. So budget permitting, hopefully I might be able to do that by the end of the month, and then I can get all of these in, because I am starting to push it now. With these types of bulbs, you do want to get them in around December the latest. And I think I was having a look on one of these and it was saying that it was telling me that I needed to really get them in by the end of November. These ones here, the fritillars, said get them in by the end of November, so I need to make sure I get that done as quick as I can. But also, I thought earlier or yesterday that these were Glory of the Snow were actually irises, but they're not. So they are, I'm not even going to attempt to say what it says on there, but I'm going to have to go and have a read up about these. But I'm pretty happy with all of the bulbs that I've got, and I just need to make sure I plan it really, really nicely, and possibly some of the iris I will put in my lawn. I'm not sure. If you've got iris in your lawn, let me know how it does. But anyway, I think I'm going to leave the video here. Sorry, it's not been very exciting, but I just wanted to show you what I'd got. My sister has also sent me my Christmas present, and that's a plant, so I can't wait to show you that when it comes. And also, I did get in my Facebook page post where I showed you this box, I also have had some fruit trees delivered, which I'm really excited about, but they are just being kind of dumped outside on my patio, so I will have to show you those in a later video. But anyway, if this is the first time you're watching one of my videos, I hope you have enjoyed it and I've not been too boring today. Please do hit that subscribe button, and YouTube have some videos up on the screen that they think you'll like, so please go ahead and watch those, and I will catch up with you in the next episode. Bye!